My adventure begins from Portland to Eugene to Waldo Lake, one of the most pristine lakes in the world. Organizer Rod and Laura and I are the first to arrive. We head out for the first leg of our trip. Okay, so we're out here in the middle of the water. It's beautiful out here in Lake Waldo. One of the reasons Lake Waldo is so pristine is that the water is so pure that it doesn't sustain life. There's no fish on this. There's no bacteria, there's no food chain. A few mosquitoes, but we got a water filter, so we're fine. Anyway, we're going to head over, it's 3.5 miles to our primitive campsite. And we're going to wait for the others. We're going to cook up a nice cup of coffee. A little bit of wind, not bad. Kind of like sailing. It's amazing actually how small of a hole this is, but how much wind it actually picks up. Good day for a paddle. Okay, we've reached our destination. Nice little cove here, about 3.5 miles from Shadow Bay boat ramp. And here's where we're going to stay for the next couple days. Alright, here's our home for a couple nights. Beautiful little cove in the primitive camping section. It's a quick 3.5 miles. It's not too bad of a workout for somebody who's never kayaked before. That could be so in the morning. But this is really nice. When you're kayak camping, everything has to fit in your kayak. We start to unload and Rod tells why it's one of his favorite places. So how, you've been to Waldo Lake before?
Yeah, I think 4 or 5 times, yeah.
What do you think the best thing about Waldo is?
It's like it was 100 years ago. That's what I think. There's no motorboats, and because there's really no fish, because it's so pure, it doesn't support a food chain, so there's no fishermen. So it's really quiet. It makes the lake really like the way it used to be. That's what I think.
A short walk, and we're here. Campers from behind have left us a nice kitchen area. The rest of the group arrives late at night. A quick breakfast, snack for a friend, and we're off to explore the lake.
We're here, it's Labor Day weekend, it's beautiful out, the water is extremely clear, and the weather is beautiful. We went on a lovely night kayak the other night with all the stars in the sky, a moonless night, could see the Milky Way, all the stars reflected. It's kind of eerie and gorgeous, and yesterday I got to go poke my nose in the north fork of the middle fork of the Willamette River, which was very cool. We get all kinds of different people of different skill levels. Sometimes it's a really great group. Sometimes we get some people in there that are pretty inexperienced and need a lot of coaching. I've had days where it was the first time in a boat and the person didn't have foot pegs set up and the person didn't know how to power anywhere. You're
not talking about me, are you?
No, you were better than I've met some that were much far lagging.
We stopped for lunch. Nothing fancy, just the basics. Part of the group decides to go hiking, so I head off by myself for the first time. Well, thanks for watching Kayaking Oregon. A big thanks out to Paddle Northwest. Great group of people to hang out with. If you want to get a hold of them, look on the meetup.com under Paddle Northwest. I'm Tim McRobert. Thanks for watching.
Do I have a receiving plate for this very large pancake?
So are all owns like that, or just certain ones? This guy owned that part of the Wonderland Trail.